like to do here every so often on Valley Spotlight, we give you a special announcement, maybe something you didn't know.
Right.
This is pretty exciting.
It is. It's actually the relaunch of the launch.
Yeah, do you want me to set it up, or you just want to go ahead and announce
You go ahead.
So we've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's been in the works for,
Years.
like almost a decade, between like 5 years. How many years? It's been a while.
Since right after we opened up Bistro, we started thinking about doing another concept. And my affinity and love of the Mexican culture and food.
Right.
We were going to do Wahaka right here in historic downtown Youngstown, and because of COVID, that just didn't work out.
Right. So Wahaka is coming
to Howland, Ohio.
To Howland, and
it's my old hometown,
right.
and I'm happy to be back home. It's literally could throw a baseball from my back window to the restaurant, and we're going to serve Wahaka, all of our classic Wahaka styled food. It's going to be carry out only and drive through only.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit of a baby launch. Then we'll grow into the big one again someday when things are all the way back to normal.
Okay, so I'm picturing Howland. I know the plaza where the Giant Eagle is.
Yep.
Tell me where this is going to be located.
Howland Corners, right by Andrews Hardware.
Post office.
Post office right across the street. The fire department right across the street. It's the old Sunrise Inn Express building.
There you go. So, and then the next question everybody wants to know is, well, when will it open up?
When? We have some issues with supply chain.
Sure.
So we're hoping for the beginning of June.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's late spring, early summer launch.
Okay, and people, if you've ever gone, there was a Oaxaca food truck.
Yes, Oaxaca food truck.
So you kind of got a taste of the Oaxaca food. But maybe explain it, if you could explain it.
You know what? We just want to do things that are very, very traditional to the Mexican cuisine and culture, the way they do their chiles, the way they marinate their meats, the way they cook their meats, the way they treat their onions, garlic, tortillas, everything. And we want to have, in my opinion, a very authentic style Mexican food.
Is Mexico kind of like the United States, where Ohio's different than Georgia's, different than Texas?
It's just it would be like Italy or France. Every region has their regionality of food and spice and ingredients that they can get. Some areas might have more pork and chicken. Some areas like Oaxaca has a lot more fish, and they have a lot. They have mezcal tequila there. So every region has its regionality, both in food and spirits.
Which leads me to this question: is there a reason you like that region's food?
It's the culinary capital of Mexico.
Is it really?
It's the heart of Mexico from a food standpoint.
Okay, so close my eyes, take me through a menu, just a preliminary. You don't have to stick to it.
We're going to have great tacos, of course. They're going to be authentic street tacos, and that's exactly what I love, and that's why I fell in love with going to Mexico and eating their food there. Okay. So we're going to have those. We're going to have chilaquiles, which are, everybody up here knows them as nachos. They're more of a wet nacho. And, we're going to have enchilada sauces on them. We're going to have queso on them. Not your favorite queso, but a little bit more.
Any queso.
Any queso you're going to love.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really a great showing of what Mexican. A lot of vegan options, of course, for our vegan friends, and a lot of healthy bowl options.
Okay. Just to give people an idea, what kind of hurdles have you gone through over these last few years so that people are like, oh yeah, I guess it does take a long time to open a restaurant?
Well, initially the hurdles were we were going into an historic building here in downtown, and that historic building had its own challenges because we had a lot of things that we had to bring back from the grave, basically.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of challenges there, getting the right concept, getting the right food, sourcing all the ingredients, of course, because I'm real fussy when it comes to everything. And, then COVID hit. That was the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
So when COVID hit, that kind of put us in a situation where we couldn't go forward with another restaurant at the time because it just didn't make any sense. I mean, people were closing down versus opening up. We were shut down for almost 100 days. And so the challenges there. Now the challenges were we found the right building, the right place, and the concept to launch it. With the biggest issue right now is, of course, staffing. So I went with a carry-out only and drive-through only because of the fact I don't have to staff a dining room.
Yeah.
So I went with that, so it's a lot easier for me to get the right people in the right places to execute the food so you can just take it home and have it served in your own home.
Right.
Or eat it going down the road.
Right. So it's good for lunch, it's good for dinner, that kind of thing.
Good for lunch, good for dinner. We're only going to be open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday right now, 11 till 8 p.m. And we'll see if we grow into another day.
Between now and then, tell people what you need to do. Just a couple things.
What you need to do is follow us on Facebook, obviously, and all social media, Instagram, wherever Lauren has us put us out there, so you can get those updates of what we're going to be doing. And we're going to have some cooking updates. We're going to have some updates to show you the building, show you what we're doing with the building, and it's going to be a pretty cool place.
I can't wait till we get rocking and rolling. I know it's been a long time, and you've been very patient.
Very patient.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, there you go, Wahaka, coming to Howland.